Welcome to Atlanta Local Unplugged, the podcast that explores Atlanta's vibrant local scene for food, music, entertainment, culture, unplugged events, and the many hidden gems in Atlanta. Your host is Riley Bennett. Let's dive in.
Hey Atlanta and beyond, I'm Riley Bennett and this is Atlanta Local Unplugged. Episode 11 is all about neighborhood traditions, the cultural festivals, gallery nights, music showcases, and food pop-ups that turn our streets into living rooms. Whether you've just moved here or you're trip planning for the weekend, consider this your friendly, fun insider guide. I'll map the seasons, spotlight diverse celebrations, share hidden gems, and show you how to experience everything like a local without blowing your budget. We'll also hit transit strategies, family tips, and ways to respect the neighborhoods that host us. By the end, you'll have a playbook for soaking up Atlanta's spirit, from sunny park stages to lantern-lit sidewalks. Lace up those comfy shoes. We're stepping into community. Let's get started. Neighborhood traditions are Atlanta's memory keepers and future builders. Festivals started as fundraisers, block parties, or mutual aid gatherings often become annual rituals that pass stories forward. They reveal how civil rights, immigrant entrepreneurship, and creative economies shape everyday life. When you dance at a neighborhood stage or browse a maker's table, you connect dollars and attention to people sustaining the place. Traditions also lower the barrier to entry, free or low cost, open air, and welcoming to newcomers. For longtime residents, they reinforce identity and stewardship. For visitors, they're culture class in real time. The best part, you'll discover micro-neighborhoods, like a single street that changes your mental map. Show up with curiosity, buy something small, and say thanks to volunteers. They are how Atlanta feels local, everywhere. Spring blooms with street energy. Sweet Auburn Springfest brings Edgewood Avenue and Auburn Avenue alive with vendors, soul food, and stages that honor the Sweet Auburn District's Black business legacy. Go midday for family vibes, late afternoon for peak music. Pair it with a stop at the Apex Museum to ground the history. Then Memorial Day weekend, the Atlanta Jazz Festival takes over Piedmont Park with world-class lineups and a picnic culture only Atlanta can pull off. Arrive by MARTA at Arts Center or Midtown, claim a shady patch early, and bring a blanket and refillable bottle. Explore satellite jazz sets in neighborhood clubs that week. Locals treat it like a citywide residency. Check artist talks, jam sessions, and youth stages for rising hometown talent. 2. Summer turns porches and parks into block parties. Virginia Highland Summerfest pairs a juried artist market with shady neighborhood streets, craft beer, and porch front people watching. Walk North Highland Avenue, sample from food trucks, then duck into locally owned boutiques for AC breaks. Over in Grant Park, Summer Shade Festival stretches beneath big oaks with 2 music stages and a mellow, family-friendly feel. It's ideal for blanket picnics and discovering Atlanta makers between sets. Ride MARTA to King Memorial and bike or rideshare in to avoid parking crunches. Bonus move, arrive earlier Sunday to catch smaller crowds, then finish with ice cream on Memorial Drive. Hydrate, sunscreen, and be ready for pop-up showers. Music lovers, check schedules for neighborhood stages and local school ensembles. They impress. Fall is Atlanta's festival sweet spot. The Little 5 Points Halloween Parade is pure theater. Giant puppets, bands, costumes, and neighborhood lore rolling down Euclid and Moreland. Go MARTA to Inman Park, Reynoldstown, walk the Beltline, and stake out a curb spot early. Cabbagetown's Chomp and Stomp celebrates chili, bluegrass, and shotgun house charm. Buy chili tickets first thing, then wander murals and artist stalls in nearby Krog Street Tunnel and Wiley Street. The East Atlanta Strut brings quirky contests, a parade, and yard stages to the village. Grab cash for small vendors, use side streets for quiet breaks, and respect resident driveways. These festivals feel like cousins, funny, eccentric, and deeply neighborly. Plan carpools, check road closures, and follow official maps for ADA viewing areas. Arrive early. Winter and early spring spotlight heritage. Around Doraville and Chamblee, Lunar New Year brings lion dances, red envelopes, and family banquets. Watch for plaza events and night markets. Ride MARTA Gold Line to Chamblee or Doraville. Beyond that season, Atlanta's diversity shines year-round. Atlanta Caribbean Carnival pumps soca and Moz bands through downtown or midtown, radiating color and bass. Japan Fest in Gwinnett celebrates food, crafts, and J-pop alongside tea ceremonies. The Atlanta Greek Festival means lukumades, dancing, and church tours. Festival Peachtree Latino and Fiesta Atlanta highlight Latin American music, cuisine, and community services. Each event is a chance to listen, taste, and support cultural organizations, learn a greeting, try something new, and tip generously. Add photos mindfully and ask permission for close portraits, please. Oakhurst Porch Fest might be the purest community concert you'll experience. Neighbors host bands on porches, you stroll by bike or foot, drop tips, and discover genres you didn't know you loved. Grab a map, pick a cluster, and linger. Sets are short and vibes are friendly. Kirkwood Spring Fling adds neighborhood stages and a 5K, making it a great multi-generational day. Over at Oakland Cemetery, Tunes from the Tombs blends history with surprisingly joyful sets. Take a guided tour between acts. These shows teach concert etiquette in residential spaces. Keep volumes reasonable, pack out trash, and don't block sidewalks or driveways. Bring small bills for artists, but many accept QR tips too. Portable chairs help, and bikes are faster than cars on busy days. Trust me, when the street parties wind down, neighborhood venues keep the soundtrack going. Variety Playhouse in Little Five Points is a historic theater with pristine sound. Grab dinner nearby, then walk in. The Earl anchors East Atlanta Village with indie bookings, a friendly bar, and surprisingly great burgers. Terminal West at King Plow melds industrial West Side character with adventurous lineups and a killer balcony view. Each venue is steps from local bars and late-night bites, so you can extend the evening without driving. Check calendars during festival weeks. Touring acts and locals often stack special shows. Arrive early for parking, or better yet, rideshare in and MARTA out. Earplugs, cash for merch, and a plan home. Late nights, respect neighbors when exiting, and keep voices low. Please. My hidden gem pick is the Castleberry Hill Second Friday Art Stroll. Galleries open doors, artist-run spaces host pop-ups, and murals sit steps from wine and cheese tables. Start at a check-in table for maps. Ask artists about process and pricing. Many works are accessible. Decatur Arts Festival's Art Walk activates storefronts and sidewalks with installations and music, turning an evening into a roving gallery. Along the Beltline, you'll find pop-up performances next to sculptures and ever-evolving murals. Timing a sunset walk can feel cinematic. Gallery nights are perfect for conversation-forward dates or reflective solo wanders. Dress comfortably, photograph respectfully, and support with a print or zine purchase. Small buys add up and keep studios thriving. Follow galleries on Instagram for previews, RSVP links, and late editions. Worth it. Maker markets are the city's creative engine on display. The Atlanta Indie Market pops up across neighborhoods with streetwear, ceramics, body care, and small batch snacks. Vendors rotate, so every visit feels fresh. Talk to makers about process and pre-orders. Many do custom work. Neighborhood farmers markets, like Grant Park and Freedom Farmers Market at the Carter Center, blend produce stands with chef demos and craft booths. Go early for the best selection and post up at a community table. Bring a tote, reusable cup, and small bills, but tap to pay is increasingly common. Buying cards, stickers, or a jar of pickles is a budget-friendly way to support. Share finds online and tag the creator. Later, visit their studios during open houses to deepen connections. It builds community. Fuel matters. During Inman Park Festival days, Krog Street Market is a clutch base camp. Diverse stalls, shaded seating, and quick bites between parades and house tours. For East Atlanta Strut, start with coffee and a bagel at Emerald City Bagels. Then circle back to Argosy for pizzas and beers when crowds thin. West End gatherings pair perfectly with Lee Plus White. Grab a tasting flight from a brewery, savor bites from food stalls, and walk the adjacent Beltline. When Doraville or Chamblee host night markets, Buford Highway is your pantry. El Rey del Taco stays late with Al Pastor carved to order, while Food Terminal delivers Malaysian comfort favorites. Hydrate, share plates, and tip generously. Ask vendors about specials. Seasonal menus often feature festival tie-ins. Win. Plan like a neighbor. Use MARTA to skip parking stress. Inman Park, Reynoldstown, or King Memorial for Inman Park and Cabbagetown. West End for Lee Plus White. Arts Center or Midtown for Piedmont Park, and Chamblee or Doraville for Buford Highway. Rideshare to designated drop zones. Micromobility on the Beltline is excellent, but ride slowly near crowds. Always check official social feeds the morning of for weather, road closures, and rain plans. Identify indoor cool-down spots, galleries, libraries, and cafes when heat advisories pop. Save offline maps, share your location with a friend, and carry a backup battery. For listings, lean on neighborhood association pages, the Atlanta Beltline Calendar, Atlanta Local Unplugged Weekend Shortlist, and trusted local Instagram accounts. Double-check times. Some events shift schedules year to year. Pack smart so you can roam longer. Bring a refillable water bottle, sunscreen, hat, portable charger, and a lightweight chair or blanket. Small bills and a tap-ready card cover most purchases. For accessibility and family needs, look for ADA maps, stroller-friendly routes, and early hours. Quieter side streets make solid sensory breaks. Noise-canceling headphones and earplugs help kids enjoy music without overload. Budget-wise, target free entry festivals and art strolls, then allocate a small artist support budget, stickers, prints, or a band's cassette count. Respect the neighborhood. Pack in, pack out. Keep sidewalks clear, never block driveways, and follow posted rules. Greet volunteers, tip street performers, and support local storefronts. Community thrives when we reciprocate. Share constructive feedback with organizers after, not during peak operations. Be patient. That's our tour through Atlanta's neighborhood traditions, how festivals, gallery nights, pop-ups, and porch shows become the heartbeat of the city. We mapped the seasons from Sweet Auburn to Jazz Fest, Summerfest to Summer Shade, then into fall classics like Little 5 Points, Chomp and Stomp, and The Strut. We celebrated global voices at Lunar New Year, Caribbean Carnival, Japan Fest, the Greek Festival, Fiesta Atlanta, and Festival Peachtree Latino. We walked art corridors in Castleberry and along the Beltline, met makers at markets, tasted our way through Krog Street, Lee Plus White, and Buford Highway, and planned like locals with MARTA and Smart Packing. If this episode added value, share it and support a neighborhood event this week. I'll see you outside. Thanks for listening today.
You've been listening to Atlanta Local Unplugged with host Riley Bennett. Until next time, plan fast, explore deep, and enjoy Atlanta.